What a perfect day to drop a Garfield review. After Garfield's unexpected reunion with his long-lost father, he and his canine friend Odie are forced from their perfectly pampered lives to join Vic on a risky heist. Chris Pratt. This man wants to take all of your favorite childhood characters. He, of course, voices the iconic, lovable, lazy cat, Garfield. Alongside, you have Sam Jackson, who plays his father, Vic, and many other actors. This is actually stacked. Brett Goldstein as one of the thug cats, or I believe dog. I think it's a thug dog. It's perfect. It's gold. I love Brett. He's got a great voice.
Do yoga with a group of women in their 60s. They've no idea who I am. It's twice a week and it's really good for my core.
The best voice casting, though, despite the character not being that interesting, is Vin Rames, who plays Otto in this very much on-the-nose reference of his character in Mission Impossible. It is so easily noticeable, you can spot it a mile away, but I don't care. I loved it. And my goodness, the directors and writers behind this have to be in love with Tom Cruise. There are at least 3 references that deal with his films, like Top Gun and Mission Impossible. But now back to the controversy. Chris Pratt. I love the guy. He's a great actor, great human being, and also he loves Jesus, so bonus points for me. I'll say this, on a voice casting level, I prefer his approach much more to Mario. With Garfield, it genuinely just sounds like Chris Pratt. Now, some people will say the same thing about Mario, but the thing that just is a bit of a negative in this approach is, yes, Garfield is a bit of a lazy, kind of laid-back character, and I feel like Chris Pratt could really approach that in a unique way, I guess, but it just sounded like Chris Pratt for the entire film. I will say it does get better per se as you go forward in the story, but also as you go forward in the story, this movie is predictable and a bit one note for my taste. Instead of focusing on the original characters like John, we get this guy, Vic. And pretty much it's a generic run-of-the-mill heist film where Garfield and his friends basically have to get out of this situation, this milky situation.
Why are you the way that you are?
And deliver some milk to this evil villain, and then they won't die. I really would have appreciated for a first Garfield animated movie, and just a Garfield movie in general in like the last 20 years, I think, to have his origin story, or at least a more simple origin story. This one just kind of became a little convoluted for my taste and a bit too dry, especially with the humor. Sometimes the humor can be really funny, but it's never that laugh out loud moment. Like, I can't think of one moment that genuinely had me laughing till my stomach hurt. Now, before I give you my final thoughts and score, do me a favor, click that like and subscribe button and comment down below. Are you excited for this film, or do you feel like Chris Pratt should just stop voicing our favorite animated characters? Though Garfield is dumb and the comedy doesn't always work, the movie is saved with the emotional beats that occur. It's predictable but fun, and I'm going to give it a solid 6 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching this review. It really means a lot. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also don't forget to be blessed.